Yo, it's looking crazy out here, man. Allegedly, T Grizzly paid to get his aunt killed. Allegedly. If you don't know, JB, T Grizzly's aunt, his manager, etc., got hit up, and they didn't know who did it for a while, but now it looks like they got somebody. But it's surprising, like who they got, like. But right now, most of most of everybody is leaning that he paid to get her killed, just to get to why. I think it's money, bad contract, because it's on his manager. That's your family, but that's still your manager. Take it back to like Selena. That wasn't her family, but that was a close friend. She ended up killing her over money. Money made people do a lot of shit, man. So that's just wild, though. How you backdoor your own aunt? That is savage. But some of these people, man, all these places, man, and like, for some people it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, T Grizzly, like you had what's the dude name? You had Mimo 600, Buka 600, all them talking about how they was good with with T Grizzly, how like he's family. This was like years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. And you gotta think about how that mixtape mixtape or album, whatever that was with Dirk came about. So he's good with them, like with those people. Like he's real good with. He got friends. And what tripped me up, I was talking to somebody. They told me, "Yo, and he followed the killer on Instagram." I'm like, "What? That is nuts." Like, hold on. They got a whole bunch of like. Nah, I can't believe this though. Like he got his aunt. Like he ain't get his aunt killed. He paid to put a hit on her. Some straight, savage, heartless. Ooh, this guy different.
Right now, the internet is examining T. Grizzly under a microscope, as overnight he became the prime suspect in the death of a woman very close to him. What was once seen as a case of mistaken identity is now looking like a cold-blooded backdoor, with rapper T.
Said a cold. You better take that chain on, brother. Yeah, cold-blooded backdoor. This nigga right here, man. You got a lot of money, brother. What, you couldn't buy enough hamburgers? What's going on? Like, man, you got. I don't know how much money, like like the splits was between y'all. Hold on. What was the splits? Let me see. It's not a proper gauge of somebody's finances, but it does give you like a something. Get you close enough. Okay, whenever they send you people, whenever they send you here to these type of things, it ain't worth it. You're not on Forbes. It don't matter. I mean, he got some paper, but so I could see the kind of money that you'd have from going, from this kind of result. Yeah, he probably did it, man. He did it, and like the separation from the people
inside
who
that car when the shots went off. Now, when the
like this, I don't know if you heard the term 6 degrees of separation. Like it's if he paid the people, if he paid what's the name, Wu-Tang, whatever, it may not come back to him that easily. Like, it's not like he paid one of his homies, one of his people in his gang, or, whatever.
in that shooting, the rapper's aunt died, but he was not injured. Detroit police respond. T. Grizzly.
Yes, we made it out of Lansing after all that happened. After Michigan State, after Hubbard.
Nah, don't get that on my
Worked
video.
as his manager, along with another young man, were all in the vehicle Tuesday night.
I don't know, man. It's really looking bad for him, though. It's really looking bad. I'm trying to think, like, he looked like he did it. He just looked like he did it. I think he looked like he did it. I don't know. For me, if I was going to bet anything, man, I would say he did it, man. I think he did that shit.
Grizzley being in the center of it all. Back in 2019, T Grizzley barely survived an attempt on his.
Yeah, we know this all. We know all this.
No warning. He opened fire, striking JB, who was sitting in the back seat. She was struck multiple
Wait,
times.
hold on.
She was
Yeah,
then
I
rushed to the
think
hospital.
over here is when he's explaining.
That he heard it all go down from the house and ran outside to check what happened.
Yeah, don't explain what happened to your dead aunt that you love while playing video games. Like you doing an interview right now and he just playing the game. I thought you was devastated. You should have been in the bed for like mad long. Like if you saw that happen, then it devastated you supposedly.
He even claims he spoke to his aunt on the phone before she passed away.
So we was at the studio back on Jason or whatever. And I'm going to my cousin's house, my older cousin. He was real close to my pops, just like my pop brother. And I was telling her like, come in the house. And she's like, no, I want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why are you begging her to go
certain
out?
areas you just can't, you gotta move right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I were you, I can go anywhere I want to. Right. But
Yeah, that's a little too fast. I don't want to get no copyright issues with nobody. Some of these people act like.
I gotta move right. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, you nothing happens to me. So I'm trying to come out. She's like, no, because they do kind of like funny acting about dirty houses, okay, stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she's just a clean, real clean person. Okay, she's like, no, I want to go in people's house. I want to sit on their furniture. I'm like, I'm not so I'm not gonna do. My people's taking so long to come to the door. You know what I'm saying? And they finally come to the door as soon as I see her. As soon as I see Monty, she got a bunch of shots going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind me. I heard a bunch of shots going on. So I get down, so I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time. My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street, and we ran out. My driver was gone with no cars out there. I'm like,
She was in. So what was the vehicle? She was in the car. Like
she was driving. She was in the car. Okay, she was in the car on the street. So my cousin ran out with the gun.
This is getting me crazy, man. This is like you gotta look at things like psychologically. Let me ask y'all: if your cousin, your aunt, your best friend, it don't even gotta be somebody in your like immediate, like you know, like your mother, your father, your brother, your cousin, your second cousin, your aunt, something like that. If they got hit up, and you got love for this person. When you with the media or anybody giving you a little interview to, you know, recount about what happened for whatever reason, you sitting there like playing, doing the Roblox on your phone. Yeah, man. So they had, you know, pulled up on her, shot her up, man. Yeah. No, you gonna engage. You gonna be serious. You're gonna have a different like demeanor than this. This is not a good demeanor.
And we ran out in the front to see what's going on. He had somebody up on us. We gonna get him off us. So once we got outside, once we got in front, like y'all heard them shots. Why don't y'all leave me over here? Right? You feel me? You could at least call me and tell me like, it's too much going on over here. Come on, we gone. I'm saying my driver in the public, same place, but she lived. You know what I'm saying? Because she went straight to the hospital.
Wu-Tang, knowing how bad this was, tried to make a connected to Chicago's drill scene and has associations with artists like Buka 600, Lil Durk, and others from the Chicago drill scene. When Wu-Tang was arrested, he was caught standing by the stolen rental used as the getaway vehicle in the murder of JB. He also had a gun that matched the suspected gun.
So they called Wu-Tang on the same car that killed homie's aunt. And he got connections to these guys.
Used in the hit as well. Wu-Tang, knowing how bad this was, tried to make a run for it but was unsuccessful, and he was taken into custody. Recently, it was even revealed in court that the prosecution has cell phone tower data that...
This dude does not look like a mastermind. Like, look at this. Look at this hairline. Look at his forehead. He got a Neanderthal skull. Even the deputy sitting there like, man, it's open shut. We know he did this. Let me get back. Hit the gavel, Judge. He guilty. I want to go to lunch. I'm trying to go to lunch, man. That's what he's saying. Look at him. Look at the deputy behind him. Deputy like, boy, this nigga did this. He did it. Him guilty.
Pinpoints Wu-Tang's phone location on the day of the shooting, with the location data indicating his phone was in the same location JB was killed, with records
Oh, you cooked.
indicating he was there for over 2 hours waiting for their arrival. Now, this Wu 600's involvement in all of this left people with the question of why. Why would a gang member from Chicago be the man responsible for the death of T Grizzly's aunt in Detroit? It just made no sense. What was the connection between Wu-Tang and JB? Well, this is when things take a sharp turn, and the spotlight is put on T Grizzly. See, over the years, T Grizzly managed to make connections with a few rappers in the Chicago drill scene.
That's
rappers
what I was
Lil
saying.
Durk, and one by the name of Buka 600. Grizzly seemed to be rather close to Buka 600, not only making songs with him, but having a personal close friendship. Buka 600 was even invited to Grizzly, being close friends to Buka 600.
Listen, we're not gonna do all this.
What would you say to somebody that
I wouldn't say shit. Yeah. I think he did it. In the next few weeks, I'm gonna be wrong or right. Let's see.